Dungeons and Dragons. Alright, today we're going to be taking a look at Hasbro's straight to clearance Dungeons and Dragons action figures from the old cartoon that they put out back in the day. Well, I guess back in the day it wasn't an old cartoon, it was a new cartoon at the time, but I digress. So I think it's obvious from the abundance of these figures in the clearance section, this was not particularly successful. So now the real question is, how cheap do these figures need to be for you to actually pick them up? For Presto the Magician and Eric the Fighter, I was willing to pay a little bit more because I do enjoy those characters. Hank is a very, in my opinion, useless character. He's got a very bland personality, but he's kind of cool looking. So the one thing that these figures do have is that they are really, really good looking. The design on them, it's very cartoonish. It has a really nice feel to it, very nostalgic, but everything from there is downhill. The plastic quality used on these is not very good. The articulation is, dare I say, awful, and the accessories leave a lot to be desired. They're not very good. The fact that these were put out at a price point that was the same as Marvel Legends and the Black Series figures from Star Wars, in my opinion, that's why this action figure series just crashed completely. Just absolutely terrible. Had they actually done less articulation, just like a 5 points of articulation and just market them a little bit cheaper, it probably would have done very well, but they did not. And clearance. So this Hank figure comes with a bow, no arrow, and then the enchanted, everyone's got like an enchantment kind of gimmicky accessory to him that has the bow and the arrow where he can pull it back, but he's got the fingers in a way where he's pulling it back, which means he can't actually use them with the normal non-enchanted view. So there's really no point of him coming with it because he doesn't come with an arrow. So he just looks like he's holding up two fingers, which I'm not sure why he'd be doing that. Maybe he's playing paper rock. He's probably playing paper rock scissors, but they should have put at least a swappable hand in there if they weren't going to put an arrow in there. So that you could look, that's how it's supposed to be. Like I said, there's just flaws to the accessories, and this is on all the figures. Presto the Magician comes with a swappable hair piece to put his hat on, but you can't take his other hair off. So it's weird. It's awkward. He can't hold his magical thing that comes with it. Eric comes with his magical shield. That's it. He put a little glow thing around it. It's weird. Just not happy about it. So that being said, I would say the price point of these figures, if you see them in clearance, I think if you pay between $5 and $10, that is probably a decent price. I wouldn't pay any more for that. The $15, $20, way too overpriced for what these figures are. These are probably the only three I'm going to get from this line. I think I'm officially done. But I'm happy I have these ones. They look good. So thanks for watching.